Good afternoon, all. It is 6 p.m. This is our first 6 p.m. show. Woohoo! Hooray us. Um, I was gonna pop in at 4 to be like, hey guys, it's me. Just to remind you guys that we're doing, is that right? That's not right. Jesus, this thing just never sits evenly where you need it to. Um, Nothing. So I was like, well, maybe I'll pop in, but I know if I popped in to say, hey, it's gonna be at 6, I was gonna be on till 6, because it's that way. I gotta tell you, today was a nice day. It was quiet. It was like 72 degrees. It rained a lot. I got out in it. I didn't do a lot of guitar anything. I've got no prep. I've got no show essentially. But a lot of these shows about getting out in the world, making friends, seeing stuff, and talking to people, right? And that's what we were doing. Just have some ice, and I'm not even gonna mess with it. That's fine. So before we started, I had a coughing fit, and I'm sort of just coming off that. Excuse me. Uh, I actually had dinner. I'm not actually hungry. I'm missing whiskey. I'll tell you. I don't mind telling you. But like we said, we give up things we like at least for a little bit to focus, to refocus, right? And it's also good to just take a break from. Good Lord, my eyes. So when I coughed, like my eyes began tearing up. Now they won't stop tearing up. So all these things about your life that you should monitor. I mean, you do stuff so often that you just think I'm dialed in, but sometimes you slip out of pocket and you have to readjust yourself. And that's the truth of all things. From riding your motorcycle, don't be so flippant there. And I'm not saying it's you, it'll be other people who get you into trouble because they're driving slow or too fast or not paying attention on their phone, they're eating or putting on makeup, fiddling with the radio, smoking a joint. So you gotta make. I mean, you could be perfectly on point, but once you give up actually maintaining your. I gotta tell you, man, down here it'll be raining, heavy rain, and I will hear some jackass on a motorcycle, woo, woo, and I'm just kind of like, he's just asking to be murdered. Like he's gonna murder himself on like, man, I don't even know. So yeah, I don't have a show today. I don't really feel bad about it. I doubt that this show will go 3.5 hours. Uh, but yeah, I don't feel bad about it. I managed to get some food in me. I managed to get out in the world. Uh, like buffer time, like between like work and home. I actually managed to have a small dinner. I was actually plotting beef stew. Right, it's been a while. Normally, I'm here. I'm talking guitar till like 8:30. I just cut my brain off and go watch it. But now, like, I'm beginning to think about what do I want to try cooking again. And if I do that, then I'll film it, which then I'll have video content for other shit. But the idea was like, oh man, like the 2 hour shove is just, I think it's good for me. But I was thinking, should I do 5 hours? 'Cause I was getting like, I was gonna pop in at 4 to tell you what was up. They're like, nah, I'm gonna be on all day. Don't pop in. The 5 came around. I was like, should I do 5? 5? No, like no, we said 6. Excuse me. Excuse me. We said 6. I'm like, all right, fine. Because we're gonna do 6. So we are gonna, good Lord, my eye will not stop it. Um uh, but all in all, I mean, I could have done some work. I had all this time. I walked around the place. I was like, I should. I was like, I should vacuum. I should clean that. I should dust that. And I was like, I'm not doing any of that. I followed no politics today. I was just out in the rain, and it looked like it might still rain. So it was a pretty good day. I didn't even get to do this, which is super on my to-do list. I guess we'll do this. Did I just film dinner? It's moving away from it. All right, so yeah, we're gonna solidify this whole thing. Like we said, we need to practice with intention, which means we're gonna come up because I didn't do the schedule, quite frankly. We're gonna come up with a schedule. I should talk more to the camera and not to the TV, which has my vanity on it. But then I look past you and I look outside. And see the neighbors. I'm sure they're like, what the fuck is he doing in there? uh, yeah, man, it was a good day just to kind of like decouple. I didn't actually have to do anything like an hour after I got back. That's not true. I did have to do stuff an hour after I got back, but I didn't do any of them. That's the point. Uh, so, wow, I think we are going to work on the schedule. We need to sort of solidify the schedule. We can do that with just a piece of paper and a legal pad. So let's do that. Excuse me. It is just sitting like right. It just won't dislodge itself. But I couldn't nibble on some shit now. That's another thing. I get up early. So today I was even up early. I was up at like 5, I want to say 5:30, right? So part of this was to push it. Oh, good Lord, my eye. To push it up, right? So I wouldn't be exhausted because at the 12 o'clock mark, you're a little exhausted. So I moved it back, but then so I have two at the 6, 7 o'clock show. Well, 6 is the first. This is the first 6 o'clock show. At the 7 o'clock show, I like to start playing guitar at 4, fucking around with, messing around with, goofing around with it at about 4. But right around about 6, I get hungry about 5. I always complain about food on the streams. But then I get sort of punch drunk and tired at about 6. Not all the time, but sometimes. At about 6:30. And if I can put the hunger out of my head, and sometimes I have a second wind, and I can go like 8, 8:30, 9. But I have to fight through like these two walls. So the 7 o'clock wall is, man, I've been up for 13 hours. I'm tired. And the other wall is, man, I only eat one meal a day, and at about the time that I'm hungry, about 5, I'm streaming for 3 hours. And then I just can't think of anything else but food. I'm just talking about food, and I mean, I could, but then I would have. This is my desktop. I would have to kill the stream, fire it up on my phone, and then call it what? 20 days of practice. 20 minutes or so of daily guitar practice, day 31/2 meal prep. No, right? I was actually going to cook something earlier, and I was like, oh, I should stream this. Just throw some stuff in a, but like this will slam into the 6 o'clock show if I do that. So instead, I had a really like light sort of dinner. And mind you, also, excuse me. Also, you know what we need to do? We need to cut on some lights in here. My eye it's like I got something in it, but I don't have anything in it. It just won't stop because of that coughing fit I had earlier. I mean, it was a good coughing fit. It must have lasted about 5 minutes. I seriously ran the risk of getting what do you call it? Hypo when you hyperventilating, that whole thing. Whatever that thing is called when you do that. God, I feel like I swallowed a whole glass of water. Like it feels like a little bit went down the wrong pipe, but it's sitting there like I'm damn near drowning. It doesn't make any sense. So I gotta fix that clock. That clock mocks me. This says we've been streaming for 10. This says we've been streaming for 9. I came in earlier. That clock is 2 minutes off. So yeah, we got to fix a lot of our flow. We got to dial stuff in. We got to be fit to fight, right? Mentally fit to do this job. So I think a lot of that is, like I was saying on the AM show. So to have a little more, I mean, try to have goodwill for your neighbor. Obviously, that'd be great. I speak that too, but we want you to have mostly have goodwill for yourself. I do not want this destroyed. Ooh, it's already beginning to look at this thing. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. But if I have it by the window, it'll get warped or moist or wet. So I'd rather just have it lying on the floor in the back. I don't want to lean it up against anything either because that warps it as well. So let's just lie it on the floor. Perfect. I don't have any fun, anything to drink here. I could make a Bloody Mary. Those are healthier, aren't they? Essentially, I don't have any horseradish. Do I even know how to make a Bloody Mary? Horseradish, pepper, celery stick, tomato juice, vodka. I don't have any of. Well, I have vodka and tomato juice because I like tomato juice. I'm a weirdo. Um, Bloody Mary. All right. Worcestershire sauce, Tabasco, salt, and pepper into a highball glass and pour all ingredients into a highball with ice cubes. Stir generously, garnish with celery stalk and lemon wedges. Yeah, that's not actually telling me how to make that thing. Here we go. The origins, the variations, preparing and serving. United States, the Bloody Mary is a common hair of the dog drink, reputed to cure hangovers, which it kind of does, man. A seafood Bloody Mary? Really? You put shrimp in it? Oh, that's interesting. Um, where are we going? Here we are. High dog reputed to cure hangovers with a combination of heavy vegetable base to settle the stomach, salt to replenish lost electrolytes, alcohol to relieve head and body aches. Bloody Mary enthusiasts enjoy some relief from numbing effects of the alcohol as well as placebo effects. Its reputation as a restorative beverage contributes to the popularity of the Bloody Mary in the morning or early afternoon, especially brunches. I love a good Bloody Mary. Oh my God. I totally buy in that it's a restorative. But here's the thing I used to do when I used to drink heavy. My cure, I'll share this with you. I used to go get well, if you're in New York, this works out better, major city. I used to get an everything bagel. I used to get a light layer. Normally they put a wad of cream cheese on it. Just like a layer of cream cheese as wide as your finger, not like as wide as like two fingers, or just half of that. Salami, not a giant wad of it, but like, well, they give me much. I would take half of it off and make it in the sandwich later. But maybe like 6 or 7 sheets of salami, and I would eat that and have a Gatorade back in the day, right? So the cream cheese settled the stomach. It wasn't exactly milk, right? There's protein in there, and then there's all this bread to soak up all the alcohol that I had. And I had a lot of alcohol back in the day. And then I also had like a Bloody Mary back later on when I adopted Bloody Marys. But before then, I would get one of those sandwiches and like a Gatorade, and that would fix me in like a couple of hours. Like if I got up early all the I had a dog who had to go out, so you just put on your dark sunglasses, you're like, "Ugh," like as you wander around. But that was the thing. And sometimes I even had it prepped the night before. I would buy this stuff and just make it so when I got up, I didn't have to leave the house or stay out too long or wait in line to get it. Because I always had to tie my dog up outside and then go inside and wait in line, and I hated that. Um, she was just the best dog. People steal your dogs, man. People, what is wrong with people? Um, hey, Rick, good to see you. Um, so yeah, like a Bloody Mary. The Bloody Mary is traditionally served over ice in a tall glass, such as highball, flared pint, or hurricane glass. The critical ingredients, vodka and tomato juice, are relatively simple. However, the drink almost never consists of these two ingredients alone. Among the more common additions to the juice base are salt and celery, either mixed in or as a salted rim. I love a salted rim. Cracked pepper, hot sauce such as Tabasco, citrus juice, especially lemon or lime, Worcestershire sauce, celery seed, hair, horseradish, clam juice. I don't know what. Look, listen. I drank this in a bar. They were not putting 30 things in a Bloody Mary. So they were. It was like tomato juice, vodka, uh, Tabasco, um, horseradish. They didn't have celery. Well, I got celery at brunches, but at the bar they had olives, and they could make a ton of them, but they weren't putting all this stuff. Yeah, that's the way you get it started. Of all the drinks I'd love to know how to make, it's a good Bloody Mary. I think every man should know how to make at least like 10 to like 13 drinks. 10 to 13. I know it's weird, but like 13 is a good number for us Americans. But yeah, I mean, most of them are super simple. Like a screwdriver is orange juice and vodka. I lived on those for like 8 years. Um, you go through things. As a young man, I like beer, 40 ounces, and that was it. Now I'm not crazy about beer as an elder dude. Made with absinthe, it's called a Bloody Fairy with anise flavor arak. It's called then a Bloody Miriam. With sake, it can be called a Bloody Geisha, and so forth. There's a considerable amount of variation available to the drink. Construction, presentation, including all the different base spirits like bourbon, rye, tequila, gin. Gin is often preferred in the UK, sometimes called a red snapper, although this name is also used for other variants, a Rudy Mary. Huh. Wow. The art of drinking. Mixed drink. On the rocks, poured over ice, celery stalk. I could likely make, what do I have in the kitchen? I have tomato juice. I have vodka. I have salt and pepper. I have Tabasco sauce. I have Worcestershire sauce. I don't have, oh man, I'm so fucking tempted to try this right now. Excuse my language. Um, a red snapper sounds like a hooker from Ocean View. Um, yeah, but that is a drinking should be fun. You shouldn't so much do it by yourself alone in a room because you're sad. But yeah, by all means, have a drink, but don't have too many. I was also looking up. Well, I told you this earlier. Beef stew recipes, and this guy had a beef stew recipe where he cooked it in a, a not a pressure cooker, one of those all day cookers, a crock pot. I think it's an all day cooker. Nice. Curry chicken and rice. Sweet Jesus. Now you make me hungry. I'm having peanut butter and jelly for dinner. You lucky bastard. Um, but yeah, I think it was that doesn't matter. All right. Did we check all our stream services? We're assuming that we're all right. So I'm just gonna start assuming that we're okay. Hey, so and so streaming. I used to love his streams. All right, so this is what we need. What just happened? There you go. All right, let's copy this. Go back to where we were. Hey, we still have the video feed. I'm I'm sort of updating the uh the stream while I have you here before we actually kick this thing off. Because we're going to do some stuff, even though I don't have anything planned. That has never stopped the kid before, has it? But like I said, once we get that schedule up, we're going to be running with a little more intention at what we're trying to do here. So please, I know it's an odd time. I don't have anything planned. Please like and subscribe. But I don't have any planned. So please like and subscribe. Uh, uh, okay, wow, that's all great. I could actually put the tomorrow's AM show up. So thanks, Rick. Ooh, I like this. All right, so so we were going through. Man, I'm telling you, my whole face is rebelling on me now. My nose is beginning to like run. All right, excuse me. I'm coughing and I'm eyes watering. I'm nose is running on my. Excuse me. All right, so we are gonna get this moving. We're not gonna give ourselves too much time to jabber because I will jabber. Today, yesterday, when there was a problem with the video, I looked at it. I jabbered for like 90 minutes about just the video and how mad I was about the video in a 3.5 hour stream. So make of that what you will. There's also a lot of things going on here with this restreamer. And there's a VIP. I was like, what is a VIP? You can there are little slogans next to your name that you can't look up anywhere and find out what they mean. It's weird. It's weird. Um, I really wish I had whiskey. I wish I hadn't said that I was going to tone down the drinking on the program. But I'm glad I said I was going to tone down the drinking because now I'm bound to it because I can give my word. But actually, we should put this over here. Yeah, let's put this over here. Give my word. Let's pop an extra one. Just yep, we'll put that here. Da-da-da-da-da. Sometimes you should do what you say you're going to do, and do it. Okay, that's good. We got one more thing to do, but we can do that later. Oh my God, my eye is just pouring water. I'm afraid to cut on any lights because then it'll get worse. So, oh, here we go with the video. But we figured out how to fix that, didn't we? Oh, nice. You know what time you're going on? We're asking. I know some of you guys don't get to see the chat because the restreamer doesn't uh, do doesn't kick the text to all the places that it's going. So it's hard to kind of. So yeah. Anyway, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna do this. Ah, it worked. It worked. All right, so I'll be off by then. I'll swing through. Definitely swing through. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you should have a certain amount of. Well, I think you should have a certain amount of vanity to you. Um, and I think we all do. Right? Yeah. Here we go. It's always something. There you go. So what do we have planned? We are going to throw up the schedule. We're going to mock one of those up. Yeah, sometimes I have to reset the image, so I hit reload, and it does it in the stream, but it drops the picture and the audio out, and then you have to rejoin it. But usually, when you join, the picture quality is better, and the picture quality dips if I like check if I pull up a YouTube page or something, and then you have, and it's like it is what it is, man. But the last time that happened, it was like that for 20 minutes the first time, and people told me sort of fixes for it, but it was what it was. My goodness. So I have to come up with a meal plan. I'm not hungry, but I'm definitely going to come up with a meal plan. That way, normally what I do when I game, I'm going to start gaming more regularly. normally what I do is I cook something around 2 to 4. Right. I used to love cooking at night. For some reason, I would get hungry around like 10, not 10, excuse me, hungry around like 7 or 8, and then I would start cooking, and then I would it generally take about 45 minutes to an hour to cook a meal. Get everything out, get it all squared away, mixed up, blah blah blah. Throw it in the pot. You know, whatever you're cooking generally takes about 20. I'm not super intense, right? Takes you about 25 minutes to about 45 minutes. Uh, Rice takes 20 minutes. Cook soup or stew, you can make that in 10 minutes. Make some sausage or beef or ground beef or whatever. Take about 15 minutes to do that. Then you combine it all if you want to. Um, so those things, right? But if I'm making stew, that takes longer. But I would make like rice, and I would make um like meatballs, just have some beef with it, chop up some vegetables, throw that in there, nuke some stuff. But then I would have like a nice cauldron of this goodness. Um, Sort of, I like it thick because you can hit it with water and water it down and make it like you can't really make it soupy. Uh, but like you can mix it with all this other stuff, rice. You can make pasta, throw that pasta in there. And I always had that in the place because then I would play video games from like 9 and like literally like 8:39 to like 2 in the morning. Um, yeah, and when I got really good, we show up at around 9:30, 10, and play like Counter Strike or later on Insurgency till about my boy's wife would have to call him to bed. I was like, all right, see you later, man. That's up there for another 2 hours, just kind of like killing whatever it was. I mean, whew, video game, I totally get it. In a world where there are no mammoths to slay for young men's, it's a nice proxy. I think like a lot of these places realize this. It's it gives you an objective and a focus to run after, and I think a lot of kids need that. It's not always in school, and it's a really good proxy. Yeah, but you're a musician, and video games is not about being good at it. You just gotta enjoy video games. Am I packing the Oni? I don't know what that is. What is Oni? Oh, yeah, this is that old CBD stuff. As I age, I prefer it. Yeah, all the rituals, even the jet lighter. I gotta slow down. The one the one hitter. Oh no, this is a pre-rolled CBD. I forgot what it is. It's I threw the canister. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Delta 8 Ultim Perp, 15% CBD, 0.3% Delta 9 THC, 3.5 grams. So of the 3.5 grams of this, 0.3% is weed, and that is because this is from the hemp plant and not the marijuana plant. There's very little THC in hemp, which is why I don't understand why for 100 years they wouldn't let you use it to make rope. Now that they're changing all that, you know who gets to use it to make rope? The industrialists who threw your ass in for smoking the regular weed. I mean, this society, the bad guys always fucking win. It makes me crazy. That's why I'm over here doing this. Ooh, really? A Delta 8 moon rock. Hmm. Let's look that up. All right. So, all right. So, Delta 8 moon rock. Ooh. Ooh, that looks fucking fantastic. I've never seen that before. They sort of look like little dusty potatoes. Oh, that's what it is. Delta oil and Delta Keef. Oh, yes, sir, indeed. I might have to investigate that. Man, it's a brave new world, baby. They're selling gummies. Walked in this place. They had the lady was talking about masks to like you can put on your face. I was like, wow. This is when we tilt this about 3 degrees this way. Perfect. All right, so we discovered yesterday that we liked finger picking. And even though I ran out and I didn't do anything, I didn't look up anything about it today. We looked up a lot of it yesterday. We could look up more of it today if you want. We tried. I think we should try practicing some of the stuff we know with finger picking. Hold on, what's going on here? You got a quarter for 39. Oh. You can actually grow your own. There's a lot of this weird how do I want to phrase it? It's becoming very boutiquey. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just mentioned the face mask, THC, like CBD Delta face mask. And there was like 5 of them. And I was just kind of like, really a face mask? All right. But learn to use them all rather than later. Yeah, see, that's my problem. When I started messing around with guitar, I only ever kind of down picked. And my man Giggles, who comes to, told me he did that. He had to untrain himself from doing it. So I was just kind of having all these problems plus strumming. And then I looked into it and like, who don't like Lindsey Buckingham? And I was like, man, I wonder how hard that is to learn. Then I was like, I really don't know what I'm doing in the first place. I might as well learn to pick the way I want to learn to pick. I'm telling you, man. I keep hearing shit. And you think that it's coming from the other room, but it's the TV. The TV's on in the other room. Yeah, I think I'm good for that. I think I'm willing to do the practice. I just like I said, we're slow today because ever since I want to say Friday, we said we were gonna do the schedule this weekend, and I didn't do the schedule this weekend. And now we gave ourselves to Wednesday to get it done. So it's obviously have to get done either tonight or tomorrow because it has to be ready and employed by Wednesday. And we know what we're doing. We just have to we have to find things to practice to put on it. If that makes sense. These are more fun with whiskey. I really must tell you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm looking up hacks to the fretboard today. That pitch should be a little wider. It should be concave and down, but it's not. It's like they poked it out with a stick. It's lazy craftsman, quite frankly. Lazy craftsman. Um, I really wish I had a Gatorade in here or something. I don't have any goofy watery drink. It's either water or water. Man, from the time I was like 15 to the time I was like 30, not 30. I think other than alcohol, I say about 20. Yeah, about 27, 28. Up until about, I only drank water with every meal. I mean, I like, the only soda I like is ginger ale. And I can only take so much of that. I don't understand all the love of soda. I mean, Coca Cola. I used to love it as a kid. Now I just can't wrap my head around it. I mean, I wonder if does no one else's taste palates change as they get older? Yeah, and it's a nice mixer. Yeah, I don't get sodas. I mean, I get why children like them, but oh yeah. All right. So, do we want to cut on some lights? Woo-hoo. All right. Do we want to find, because we looked it up and it said these three fingers are the fingers everybody uses, right? Uh, Thumb, index, middle, and ring. So we're gonna try and do the penta again. Yeah, I love apples. Apples, fruit. I love like pineapples, and nobody eats fruit anymore. Strawberries. I think I said on this show we used to like get fruit, strawberries, cut the little green stem off, freeze them, and use them in ice cubes. Drink them in everything, right? And everybody just drinks. Yeah, I gotta tell you, this is going to be the death of us right here. These plastic bottles. I mean, I can only, but I had a water filter, right? I mean, the water filters cause trouble. At this point, I'm like, how much am I supposed to fucking do not to destroy the planet if you keep giving me the implements to destroy the planet? So, like, I used to recycle. It's a thing in New York, you have to recycle. You found out that they don't know what to do. They're not, you can only recycle like 2% of all the plastic. I was like, why do you have everybody doing this shit then? Meanwhile, they show you like this giant, and they were sending it to China. China got rich taking it, right? They were taking it for money. Now they have all the money they need. Now they're extra emboldened. Now they're like, they're running crazy across the world. But they stopped taking a lot of the trash that we're taking from the world, right? And now they're trying to give it to Africa, and Africa doesn't want it. So America is building up giant, like what's that movie? Wall-E, right? That movie Wall-E, where they show like the world is just a disgusting place of, yeah, that's what we're doing. But you're telling me to recycle. Okay, I'm doing it. Now what? On your end, you're like, fuck it. It was a con anyway. It's like, I'm not doing anything these people want me to do anymore. I'm buying plastics. I don't care if the ducks choke on the 6-ring beer. I don't care. Shame on you people. You're there. I mean, you see these cruise boats dumping stuff in the ocean. It's outrageous. I'm like, what am I? That's why they think we're all stupid. Tree hugger. Yeah, it's good to be a tree hugger. With like more trees, less people would be a good thing. But we'll see what happens, man. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. I wish I could buy stuff in glass. Glass is infinitely recyclable, right? Glass breaks down, it becomes pebbles and grain. Just like they got it from. It's sand, essentially. You can throw glass back in a volcano and it returns back to what it was. Molten sand, essentially. Oh my goodness. Pebbles and Grain, that is a great name for a song. I think I'm about a year away from writing my first song. You know what? That might not be true because I was watching this thing and they were saying they use the what I'm gonna screw up what they called it. The song learners route. So it's the idea of teaching you how to play an instrument while teaching you how via song. So you'll still learn all the chords, and they can teach you music progression and something about a song that you like, and hold your interest because you're learning to play something versus all the study for like 8 months and not touch an instrument like some schools would do you. And I was like, huh, all right. So then I was thinking, okay, well, I need to learn chords. Why don't you just learn all the chords by your favorite songs as well as all the popular chords that you hear that all the songs are written about? I think there are like 20 of those. And that should be all the chords. I don't know any minor chords. So I have to learn minor chords. What song would I learn? Blackbird? I like that. But I was also told learn the whole song, not just pieces of it. Learn the whole thing. Nice. You go to Song Online. Let's put that. Wow, that's pretty good. With your boy, yeah. Can we ask what the name of the song was? Oh wow. See, I don't even know how that would work. Right? I mean, you hear about people who are collaborators. Oh yeah. All right, so we're streaming this. So I have to put it on screen for you to see what we're reading. But Rick, who's in the chat, he's not in the Twitch chat or the YouTube chat. He's in the Hatch chat. And again, that's a problem. I mean, all the chat should be in one place for fucking crying out loud. But he's saying that he wrote a song and he's going to give us a link to it. Did I already put this on? I think I already put that on live. But it's how cool is that? So yeah, so we have switched from pick to pluck. So we're gonna try and learn this by finger plucking because from what I read about it, you can be a better player. Okay, so we are gonna drop this in both chats. Okay, hold on. Da-da. Every time I click on it, I can't copy this thing. Come on. Oh, good Lord. My name is in there is Trippy Hippie. Okay. Mine is Karma Arma. Fort reload, save as, print, cast, translate, view page, source. I want to copy. Why can't I copy? Hold on, wait a minute. Let's see if this does it. Let's see. Okay, let's see if this works. Because then I'm gonna drop it in two chats. Yes, it works. Sorry, let you got time. That content is unavailable. Something tells me I can't get the whole thing. I can get Twitch, but I don't think I can. I don't think it can be accessed. I'm not on Facebook. Yeah, I'm not on Facebook. I've been off of Facebook for about 2 years now. Going on 2 years. Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. I've been off of Facebook, I want to say last year, January. So a year and a half. Yeah. It just took me to to Twitch, but not to any video. It said the content was gone. Haps community update. All right. I hope it's about the video. And while I can't play, hold it. Hold it. Yeah, there's a whole kind of energy going on here that woo. Yeah, I have on Twitch, I'm Karma Armor. Hold on. We're gonna lose some video because oh wait, do I even have it? No, I just undid it when I copied it here. Let's go here. We go here. My, Twitch is one of these things that I'm on, but I don't really understand. All right, so this is my Twitch. Come on, guys. And this is my YouTube. All right. Now, I know that's weird, right? But yeah, the armor is spelled differently. This has been hidden by, why would that be hidden? I put that there. Close this. Why would that be hidden? I mean, that goes to one video though, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's see if we can. It's telling me I have to go to the moderation settings. Oh, good Lord, my moderation settings. What is wrong with my moderation setting? Okay. All right. So I guess I don't know. Some of these things are ridiculous. What were we doing? We were going to kick this thing up a notch by one. We don't have a real show today, but we're gonna not talk about Twitch on Haps. And we're also on Twitch, so we can talk about whatever we want. Why does this sound different when I pluck it? Right? Right? That was actually right. Let's try the other one. Oh, wow, I lost it. All right, let's try that again. I'm also my guitar is sliding off my lap, which is not awesome. All right, so thumb, top. I always go at the top because it's close to me. Bottom three, right? 6, 5, 4. Index is the B. I'm sorry, index is a G. Pointer is a G. Middle is a index is a D. Middle is a G. Hold it. Wait, what are you doing? E, A, D. Right? All right. E, A, D is a thumb. G, B, E is the index. I already like this better, and I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, it has to be harder, right? It has to be harder, just because it seems so. What's the word I'm looking for? And when the thumb needs help, I just have to. All right. I could use instead of these three, I could use these two and get away with it. All right, so let's tune this thing before we even start. Flat AF. What's up with that? All right. I'm still running into effective and efficiency problems, but that's fine. I'm also trying to figure out how to hit these strings with the same sort of intensity, because something like this and something like this, you know what I mean? There needs to be a certain sense of oh, what would I learn to play if I learned to play something? You have to learn to play the whole song, not just snippets, the whole damn thing. Right? I mean, a song is just a turn of a phrase, then a switchback on that phrase before an outro and a closing remembrance of the first phrase. This is as how I remember as a newbie, right? Every verse isn't the exact same, right? The words may change, the phrasing, and then the music may change phrasing as well. So I mean, so if you do it, you might as well. I mean, everybody, don't get me wrong, everybody loves a good solo, right? But ha 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 ha. You can plug multiple strings and just press one. Or let's do this. Like all three and just move two of them. Yeah. Just gonna press it, press it. Yeah. I'm really having all sorts of trouble. I'm having all sorts of trouble getting to this G key, this G string, especially with this finger. I just cannot seem to quietly slide in there between the D and the B key without hitting the D behind it, which I don't want to do, or hitting it soundly. So we doing? Oh, we've been streaming for an hour, boys and girls, under our new time of 6. And we have discovered that we like finger picking better than plectrum picking for several reasons. One, I think I'm still going to have to get a hold of that. But I was having timing issues. I know, Rick. You told me your name was Trippy Hippie. Oh, you can't see me liking it here because it won't go over there. I would have to keep everything open. Man, this restreamer. When I go over there, everything is gonna blink out. Everything's gonna get dark. Not everything's gonna get dark. Here it is. Let's move this over here. Oh, good Lord. Here you go. All right, let's put this here. Make this large. Go to Twitch. It says you said what's up in here, but it doesn't say anything. Let's sup, y'all. Maybe it's up there and it's gone because Twitch doesn't keep it lying around for very long. Yeah, we could. This is muted, so let's see what happens with the vid. Let's just really piss them off and throw on the YouTube videos too. And there was a video. All right. Oh my goodness. I think the major culprit here is yeah, that's me. Yeah. I think the major culprit is YouTube. Maybe there's a Maybe there's a YouTube bandwidth issue. So I'm talking to you in both chats essentially. Now you good. I was eating curry. We also, some of my research has led me to this whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thing. I don't even know how to explain it. So I know I don't understand it. Where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't even start the explanation because I don't even understand it. But this is the third time I attempted to explain it, and I don't know. And as I said, I can't explain it. I've tried to attempt to explain 3 times. I'm sorry I even brought it up. But there are numbers in, I mean, you think 1, 2, 3, 4 because your fingers, but it says 5, 6, and 7. You're like, wait, what are those numbers for? And yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah, we have to learn how to play something. I don't know what to learn how to play though. There's a ton of songs like that. I like the Jim Blossoms, Hey Jealousy. We could drive around this town. Let the cops chase us around. And something can't be found. It takes 2 days. That whole album reminds me of a moment in time in the mid-90s. There was a girl involved and she fucked me over. Of course she did. I must have really liked her because I think about it often enough. Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealousy. All right. I like the 6 o'clock show. I think we're going to keep it at 6. And between me and you, the wallpaper, I've been worrying about these 3.5 hour shows. So like if they were 5 hours, they would say we're not going to do any longer than 3.5 hours. And every time I say that, we do like a 3.5 hour show. I think I'm going to try and keep the musical segments, each of the morning show and afternoon show, to an hour and a half. Right? The long shows are going to be 2 hours. That song is great. That song is really good. Personal, excuse me. Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode. Policy of Truth by Depeche Mode. You had something to hide. I told my girl was busy, and she said no, it's not. You told your girl it was busy, and she said no, it's not. What is busy? And she said no, it's not. Tomorrow we can drive around this town. Oh. Oh, no. Now, I like Bush. Drops of Jupiter, that's not Bush, that's Train. Now she's back in the atmosphere. A song about his mother's passing. I just think it's beautiful. Drops of Jupiter in her hair. And I can also sort of learn to sing. Just sing well enough to take the... Either learn to sing well enough to take... the show on the road, meaning I don't need anybody else. I can do it myself, right? I mean, you don't have to be a great singer. I'm just trying to know all the lyrics to the song. But man, there's a lot of songs. We should write. Didn't I say this before? Don't we have a sheet of paper with songs we want to learn to write? Right, read, written. We just named 3 songs. What were they? All right, hold on. I need this. All right, we just named 3 songs. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna stick this on a wall someplace. And every time we come with a song that is just, no matter if we can do it or not, just to go, oh yeah, that'd be a nice one, right? So what did we say? Hey Jealousy. Can't even spell jealousy. J-E-L. Good Lord, man. Jelousy. Thank you. Hey Jealousy by the Gin Blossoms, right? Policy of Truth by Depeche Mode. Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode, right? There's at least 4 Depeche Mode songs I really love off the Violator album. At least 4. Personal Jesus, Depeche Mode. Someone told me Ziggy's Stardust Inspired from Mars. That right? Oh, Train, Drops of Jupiter. Train. I better start putting some soul music on here before people lose their shit. So once we get about like a set list, right? How many songs are in the set list? Once we get a good 10, 15 songs, we'll sort of begin to pick one, right? That's 4 really good mid-80s pop rock songs. They hit the pop charts and the rock charts, right? So we're gonna turn the shows into 90-minute shows, and we're actually gonna bust our hump with getting a study plan together. So 90 minutes is going to be the show, but if they run over 90 minutes, they run over 90 minutes straight. But that way I won't feel so bad about trying to make every show 3 hours. Usually 9 will cover an hour. Really, that's good to know. Usually 9 songs covers about an hour of 9 songs. There's a song. No, there's a movie called Nine. Isn't there a movie called Nine Songs where there's actual sex in it? Or is that an album called Nine Songs? Why do I know the title Nine Songs as a thing? I haven't seen it yet. Nine Songs, Netflix, 2004. Yep, that's it's on Netflix. Wow, it's on Netflix. Okay, okay. Uh, yeah, it has actual sex in it. There's several movies with actual sex in it. I'm not a big thing, but I'm just surprised that it's on Netflix. Uh, who needs fake sex when you're gonna watch the actors actually fuck? I guess. So, ooh, wow. So we were talking about songs that I like. Guitar songs, I like 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover is good. But I really like Me and Julio Down by the Schoolyard. Mama Pajama rolled out of bed and she ran to the police station. And when the cops found out, she began to shout. And they started an investigation. It was against the law. It was against the law. What your mama saw? It was against the law. So me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Now I've got that song in the. Oh my god, it's gonna be in there for weeks. I'm gonna have to draw that loose with some raunchy rap music. Um, good songs to learn on the. Everyone also says, well, this looks really hard, but Little Wing by Little. Thank you. By Hendrix. Never, not really a Hendrix fan. I mean, he was around in my early life, right? And then he died. But I didn't realize how great a song that was. So I started looking up songs to write, and everybody mentions it. Everybody mentions it. Top 50 intermediate songs to learn the guitar. Top 50. Top 40 easy guitar chord songs for beginners. 101 top most popular songs to learn. Let's click on all of these motherfuckers. All right. And here's one really simple 8 easy guitar songs for every beginner. All right, let's start with that one. Do we want to put this up? I think we want to put this up. Let's oh, there goes the there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's not right. We want to do this. Hold on, wait. We want to do this and have me, oh Lord, have me here. Right? Is that right? That's not right either. Good, sweet Jeebus. All right, hold on. Hold on. Uh, there you go. That's what I was trying to do. So how do I flip that? Yeah, let's just do that. All right, because I can't even be bothered. So where are these 8 songs? What 8 easy guitar chords for every song beginner? Wait, that's not what I clicked on. What I clicked on was wait, hold on. 8 guitar songs for every beginner. That's what I clicked on. Songs for every beginner. Why is this talking about chords? I want to be there by Blessed Union of Souls. I don't know this song. What's Up by Four Non Blondes. Heard of the band, don't know that song. Love Me Do by the Beatles. Okay. That's one. Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. Who don't love that song? Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. I sang that enough times in bars that I should know it. All right. So let's write this one down to Brown Eyed Girl. Hey, where did we go? Then when the rains came. Playing a new game. All right. Laughing and a running, skipping and a jumping. Look at this. All right. So apparently, Haps cannot deal with like, and then you can say it's Haps because the fonts of the names are fine, right? They're written clear. My picture's fine. They've got bandwidth issues. Three Little Birds by Bob Marley, Aching Break Your Heart by Billy Ray Cyrus, Sweet Home Alabama by Liz, Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival. I actually like that song. I see a bad moon arise. All right, let's stop this. All right. I don't know why I remember that. That song is 50 years old. Why wouldn't I learn something a little more? Because I like Creedence. All right, so good, sweet Jeebus. You want to try this again? It's just going to sink out. Let's try it one more time. All right. Top 50 intermediate electric and acoustic guitar songs. Space Oddity, David Bowie, Thinking Out Loud, Ed Sheeran. Really? Ed Sheeran is number 2? This is super new. All right. Blackbird, Paul McCartney, Neon by John Mayer. I've heard this song too, but I don't know it. Someone put this in the advanced card, but it's actually fairly repetitive, very, very accessible if you know how to slow down. Babe, I'm Gonna Love You by Zeppelin. Heart of Life by John Mayer again. Stop the Train by John Mayer. Details in the Fabric Judge, Jason Mraz. Country Road by John Denver. I Will Find You Into the Dark by Death Cab for Cutie. Crash Into Me by Dave Matthews. Leaves That Are Green. Alice's Restaurant. The Boxer Operator by Jim Crook. What in the ever loving? All right. The Rain Song by Zeppelin. Intermediate guitar. Can't Stop. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Under the Bridge. Red Hot Chili. Layla. Eric Clapton. Slow Dancing in the Burning Room. John Mayer. They really like their John Mayer. Led Zeppelin. Stevie with Pride and Joy. All right. I think these. Hold on. Who wrote this? Is there a date on this? March 2nd, 2020. All right. You people all get out of it. All of you. Top 40 easiest songs on the guitar. Let's see what they have. Jay Massis. Feel the Pain. Don't even know it. By Dinosaur Jr. Oasis Wonderwall. All right. I like that song. Today is going to be the day when I thought what is it? Today was going to be the day that you throw it back to you. With it by now? Heard somehow. Realize what you got to do. Let's do that one. So we like Wonderwall. Wonderwall by Oasis. All right. What else do they have? Bobby Fuller, I Fought the Law. Carrie Underwood, Blown Away. Carrie Underwood. Lucas Graham, 7 Years. Brad Paisley, He Didn't Have to Be. The Rolling Stone, Honky Tonk Woman. Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix. March 17, 1967. Joni Mitchell, Buddy Holly, Not Fatal to Nashville, I Need My Girl. Don't know who. India, Leonard Cohen, Hallelujah. All right. Leonard Cohen is a genius. Songwriter and novelist. The Animal, It's My Life, Grace Vanderwall, Clay, Delta Spirit, California, The Isley Brothers Shout, Bad Moon Rising, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Billie Eilish, Ocean Eye. Billie Eilish is on this. All right, okay. I know how serious you are about how that is a beautiful guitar. Butch Walker, Chrissy Hine, Frankie Bell, A Hell of a Life, Carl Perkins, Matchbox, Elmo, It Hurts Me. Sometimes to talk about Managed Boy, Muddy Waters, Things It Used to Do, Guitar Slim, Blood and Roses, The Smithereens. Never heard of them. Tush, Jambalaya on the body. Here Comes the Beat. Here Comes the Sun. Yeah, I love that song. And I will actually rate it fairly high. Here Comes the Sun. I think I've mentioned it on this show that it's my favorite song, easily in the top three. Stoplight, I Shall Not Be Moved, the traditionals. Glorious Occult, Don't Fear the Reaper. Genius of a song. Amazing Grace, Oye Como Va. Traditional, oh, okay. Amazing Grace is more than 200 years old, but still tugs at the heartstring each time it's played. The simplified version focuses on finger picking in 3/4 time with the chord of A7, D, and E7. Okay. John Legend, all of me and Bobby McGee. All right. Um, that's what I said. I found the name of the song. It's called Can't Stop. Oh, okay. So we'll put the SoundCloud link up when you get it, so we don't undercut you. But here, 100 most popular. This is 101 most popular songs. Fast Car, Tracy Chapman, Snow Patrol, Chasing Cars, Ed Sheeran, Small Bump, The Eagles, Hotel California, Extreme, More Than Words. Good job. Google Dolls, Iris. I used to love the Google Dolls. Who did I write here? I wrote Hey Josie by the Gym Blossoms. I mean, yeah, the Google Dolls is what I'm talking about. Iris is a good one. The Beatles, Oasis, Eric Clapton, Tears in Heaven, Hey Joe, Stairway to Heaven, The Pretenders, the Foo Fighters. Like the Foo Fighters, Redemption Song by Marley, Bad Moon Rising. Again, Creedence Clearwater Revival made all three from 8 to the 30 and now to the 101. Same song. Wild Thing, Californication. These are guitar songs? Most popular guitar songs. All right, Firework, I'm with you. Avril Lavigne. American Pie, Hallelujah. Leonard Cohen and Jerry. Hallelujah's there again. Play that funky music. Wild Cherry, Sweet Home Alabama. Johnny B. Good, Chuck Shape My Heart, Space Oddity, David Bowie, Heart of Gold, You Got a Friend, James Taylor. You got a friend in me. Creep. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special. Let Her Go fell on Black Days, Soundgarden. First of all, Soundgarden is like hands down in the top 5 best names for a band ever. Oh, good Lord, I missed it. I'm not gonna have it. Okay, so what is this? Okay, because I'm getting weird, like I can't unhide the comment. Why can't I unhide the comment? Is the comment hid on my? Let's go here and see if it's hidden, or if it's just hidden here. Fell on black days. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Fell on black days. All right. So we will shrink this down and go back to here. Red House. I'm with you. Wild Things, Californication, Big Love, Little Green, Come As You Are. I don't Little Green, Joni Mitchell, Come As You Are, Wake Me Up September. You know what I would like to learn to play? Green Sleeves. Let's look that up online because that song is 1,000 years old and it's fucking beautiful. And I saw a guy playing it on guitar, and I should have said that I was never able to find him playing it again, but he did an amazing job. Green Sleeves on guitar. Right. Okay. And the guy was just relaxing, laying back on his couch. I don't want tabs. I just someone. I want somebody playing it. Green Sleeves. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about tabs. I just some green sleeves. I can't write amateur. Play green sleeves on guitar. There you go. That's it. I know I'm gonna want one of these later, like one of these tablets. But right now, I just want to hear it. Lesson. No, don't want a lesson. All right. Don't want a lesson. Just want to hear the fucking song, man. Guitar version. There you go. Nolan Smith. Thank you, Nolan Smith. Start over. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. But he's got a little too much going on here. That's not real. I'm looking for the guy that yeah, Kings of Leon, Use Somebody. That's a great song. The Kings of Leon, Use Somebody. Let's write that down. That song down. Wake Me Up When September Ends. Green Day. Nothing Else Matters. Metallica. Redemption Song. Hey Jude. Black on Black. The Pretenders. Foo Fighters. Oasis. Wonderwall. All right. Fast Car. Snow Patrol. Chasing Cars. Yeah. Come As You Are, Nirvana. Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses, American Pie, Don McLean. Handbags and Glad Rags. I don't even know what that is. Bruno Mars, Every Breath You Take, The Police. Every Breath You Take. All right, we're going to put that down there just because I love that Stalker song. I mean, come on. It's a Stalker song. Every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. Johnny Walk This Way, Sweet Home. I played up on the long train. Use Somebody, Kings of Leon. Which I have two of their albums. I'm not gonna have Pride and Joy. Ain't No Sunshine, One Day Lost, Sunshine of Your Love, Space Oddity, David Bowie, Purple Haze, Real in the Years, Heart of Gold, James Taylor, You Got a Friend, Queen, Don't Stop Me Now, Nice. I've seen this title, bro. Seven Nation Army. I don't even know what that song is. Creep, Radiohead. Creep. Well, this is definitely a lot to entertain myself with. Best of You, Foo Fighters. Hey there, Delilah. What it's like in New York City. Mm-hmm. Rihanna, Umbrella on guitar. That ought to be hysterical. Can't Fall in Love with You by Elvis. I bet you look on the dance floor. It's blue or blurred. No Woman, No Cry. Rihanna, Fleetwood Mac, Heartbreak. Such Let Her Go. Fell on Black Days. Like I said, one of the best names for a band in history. Soundgarden. It's beautiful. It's so poetic. It's so fucking poetic. Tom Petty, genius, free falling, House of Rising Sun, my brother Jake. Le Freak by Chic? Really? Really? Oh my God, rolling in the deep. Adele. Don't dream it's overcrowded house. Hey now, hey now. Don't dream it. Oh, if you got a car and you drive around, you've heard that on Top 40. Oh, really? Wonderwall is super easy? I should stop smoking and get my shit in one sock. I don't know what that means, but it sounds hysterical. I should stop smoking and get my shit in one sock. All right. Son of a Preacher Man, Dusty Springfield, classic. Jimi Hendrix, Little Wing, Don't Look Back in Anger, Oasis. It's amazing of how many of those songs I knew. All right. We're going to keep this open and review that later. But man, so what do we got? Hey Jealousy by the Jim Blossom, Policy of Truth by Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode, Drops of Jupiter by Train, Little Wing by Hendrix, Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison, Bad Moon Rising by Creedence, Wonderwall by Oasis, Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles, You Somebody by Kings of Leon, and Creep by Radiohead. The first thing that jumps out to me immediately is Here Comes the Sun. I love that song. I would just play it for me. So we're going to give this one freaking a star. You know, we're going to give it 2 stars. Creep is popular. Hey Jealousy, I like. Policy of Truth, Person of Jesus, Drops of Jupiter, Little Wing. I don't know. Okay, so we'll just put this here. And we'll stop presenting. Stop presenting. So yeah. So I mean, if I want to stream, I don't need to be super hot, right? Lots of chords, and Here Comes the Sun. Really, I so love that song. You think that's a little too advanced? You will like it though. Oh, really? I guess that's true. So, are we gonna cut on some lights? It's 7:30. We've been streaming for an hour and a half, picking out songs, and we did a little finger plucking to the penta. We came up with a good few songs. Jam Blossom. What is that song I like by the Google Dolls? I think it was Iris. It was definitely the Google Dolls. To tell you how much she meant to me, get the band's name wrong. Google Dolls reminded me of the Google Dolls, an American rock band formed in 1986 in Buffalo, New York, by guitarist vocalist John Resnick and bassist vocalist Bobby Takak and drummer George Tutuska. The band has had 19 top 10 singles from various charts. Iris. Yeah, Iris is it. Name is good too. You grew up way too fast. Now there's nothing to believe. And we will all become our history, right? That quiet song keeps playing on the Tide Radio. And I won't tell no one your name. Iris is great. Iris name slide. Yes, slide is good too. Why won't you slide? Right. That intro is beautiful. All right, let's try this one since we don't have a lot of time. Yeah, well, I'd give it. Let's look up slide. Well, I give up forever to touch you. Yeah, all that good shit is excellent. Oh my God, we have to write these three down. I'm going through like a time. This is why you love music because it takes you back to a place. Immediately takes you back to a place. Yeah, all three of those have excellent openings. Let's get in here with this. All right, so that might be it. Those three. All right, slide. Good call, man. Really super good call. I totally forgot about slide. Super good call. Grew up way too fast. Now there's nothing to believe. We'll all become our history. All right, song keep. All right, so we'll put that there. I might be able to get another 10 seconds out of this. Things you want to hear. I give you everything. Feel it coming. And I give up forever to touch you. I know that you feel the same. There were only 3 gods in that band? That opening is beautiful. Yeah, oh my God, I forgot how good these guys were. Are they still together? Did they break up? Oh Lord, let me look them up and see that they broke up because of drama. Google Dogs, where's your YouTube? Not YouTube. Okay, here we go. Oh, good. They're still together. Beautiful. I love it when an American rock band stays together. They always break up, and one becomes, You Should Be Happy, Miracle Pill, and Christmas album. There's a Christmas album. Gotta give you guys credit. Yeah, I was looking at that. Like, isn't that the classical rock lineup though? Right? 3-piece. Who said it? Buddy Holly, right? Drummer, bassist, and your lead when he wasn't singing did rhythm when he was singing, and then in the solo he played the lead. Now you have someone specifically for the lead, right? And now it's a 4-piece band like the Beatles. But every now and then you get 5 and 9-piece groups. I always wondered. I think I don't know if I had a band, I think it would just be 3 dudes. Everybody sings, everybody writes. Stop crying about it. Let's do this thing. But I watch it like every now and then. Like people go, we wrote these songs together, but like 30 years later, everybody's suing each other, and turns out one dude was at the club chasing the women and not writing. One guy wrote all the songs. So you're like, just I don't even know how you do it anymore. There's just so much at you to sever like your bonds when the money and the nonsense roll in. But since most people never get there, I think most people should just freaking do it. Kelly Compulsive. Beautiful. Yep. Just Joking and Token. I was an early teen when this song came out. One of the best songs of the 90s in bands. Also saw them when they played at Belmont. When American Apparel won the Triple Crown, they played a few songs. They were great. Some of the best alt rock music from the 90s. My friend loved this song. He OD'd a week ago. I'm heartbroken. I mean, why the people who show up in your like some of these YouTube chats or the stories they tell you just kind of like, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Everybody's having a good time. You bring in what is that, Debbie Downer? One day I'll get someplace further than today. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, like I said, I gotta get the word out to my trillions of fans. Um. So we're doing 6 o'clock, and the morning shows are an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half, and the afternoon shows are going to be about the same. We'll go longer, or we'll do other stuff if we want to. It seems like the 3 hour shows, there. I mean, I watch a lot of long content forms, so I don't mind doing 3 hour shows. Yeah, it's a ever yeah. Um, yeah, one day I'll get someplace further than today, right? Musically, right? Exactly. Uh, but doing like every day 3.5 hours for like 1,000 days will likely become a problem in like half a year. But I think we can chop it up. We can still throw in a lot of content. We're going to be doing a lot of content. Maybe we'll chop this up and have a third show called Learn That Song, right? And do that for half an hour a day. But the one block where we're doing all this time is going to be a thing of the past. Uh, Probably fairly soon. We're wrapping this one up probably in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Um, and then we'll be back here tomorrow. I almost said 4. We're back here tomorrow at 6 to about 7:38. Uh, and Wednesday we will definitely have an actual schedule so we can practice with intention and learn. We got a whole bunch of cool songs, even when we don't have anything planned. Some good things happen. And thank you, Rick, for coming through and helping me out. I really appreciate it, especially those 3 bangers you gave me, Iris, Name, and Slide. Woo. I think those might be the 3 I work on. I forgot. Yeah, Catherine. Yeah, those were the days. I'm closer to 60 than I am to 40. I've been saying that since I was 20. I'm closer to 30 than I am to 20, right? When I was 27. And then all of a sudden, 20, 35, I'm like, I'm closer to like 36 now. I'm close to 40 now. I'm to 30. And that was a joke. Now I'm like, maybe I should arc it up for a 10-year period. Thank you, man. You are awesome. You really are. When I meet you in person, I have to buy all the drinks. I really do. uh, but we are going to check this up for another about 17 minutes. We're going to, man, we can't play any of these. You know what? I could end it on you and if play. No, you can't do that. We're all in together. We're not going to stop YouTube. So let's excuse me. Let's run through this one more time. Excuse me. Upside down. All right, back to front then. Made me miss something. Cannonball by Damien Rice. Wherever you go, I don't even know who that is. Nobody's perfect. Jesse J. Somewhere only we know. Keen. Oasis. Don't look back in anger, which is a great song. Lil Wayne, Dusty Springfield, Son of a Preacher Man. Don't dream it's over. Yeah, picking up gold. Prince Gold. I've never heard of that song. Fly. Right. Well, Prince is just a genius with it. So, Horse with No Name. Left Freak. My brother Jake. I gotta tell you, the Black Keys has a lot of great shit. The White Stripes, Queen, James Taylor. I'm telling you, the Black Keys. What was that song about the Black Keys? All of a sudden my nose just. The Police. The Trogs. Never heard of them. All right, the Black Keys. Let's look up the Black Keys. Because I have 2 of their albums too. Black Keys and the Black Keys. And two of King of Leon. Debuted in 2001. Wow, I thought they were new when I found them. Lonely Boy is pretty good. Tighten Up is pretty good. That album is just fucking amazing. Unknown, unknown brother, I'll meet you someday. Yeah. Tighten Up is pretty good. It's all good shit. Everlast, Night Girl, Next Girl, rather. I hope my next girl won't be nothing like my ex girl. I made mistakes back then. I'll never do it again. That song is fucking beautiful. And when I broke up with this person that I knew, I played the ever loving fuck out of that song. I hope my next girl will be nothing like my ex girl. I made mistakes back then. I'll never do it again. Black Mud, The Only One, another good one. 10 Cent Pistol, good one. Sinister Kid, another good one. Never Give You Up. These Days, man, just good shit. Good shit. Can't even play any of this. Now I'm gonna listen to music mode, and I can't play any of it because I'll be carted off to the. Oh, you know, why don't we do this? How to write a song. I mean, let's just see what the internet has to offer. A ton of videos, a ton of images. Start with the lyric, pick a title, create a hook, build a chorus, add the verse. Okay. How to write a song. I am a songwriter. I am a songwriter. I am a songwriter. I am a songwriter. I'm sorry. Oh my God. It just sounds like something that the guy in the hotel would say. What's it what's the name of that movie? Songwriting Archives. Tell you, man, write your song. Look at how to write a song. Intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse 2, pre-chorus, chorus 2, bridge, chorus. What? That's a lot going on. Remember, you've been listening to songs your whole life, right? From the time your mom sang little songs to you, from the time you were old enough to like dance, like you know how kids always do that squat dance that they always do. That you found the beat, you didn't even know the lyrics, but you like the music. It's in all of us. And then you got old enough to sing songs yourself, right? What were some of the first songs I learned? Itsy Bitsy Spider, right? Just simple melodies. Lyrics and melody for songwriting begins. There's a lot of shit going on here. Just look out for inspiration, write in lyrics. Oh, well, you know what? This looks good. Let's see if we can blast this up here for us to just peruse. Oh, good Lord. How come this is never working? Now it's working opposite. Okay, so not full screen, a primary spot. And it didn't work again. All right. All right. Look, listen, we're just going to do this. We're just going to do this and look at what this thing says. We're going to make this bigger. This is what it says. Look out for inspiration for lyrics. Choose a topic that people and you can relate to. For instruments, look for songs. Okay. Who is sofa? Oh, who is? Oh, stop that. Oh man, who is sofa? Oh, sofa session. Write a lyric. Improve your text ideas of a melody or chords. Collect cool chords. Add melody. Hold on, hold. There are 10. There are 10 things here. All right. Add melody and rhythm. Create the chorus. Create the verse. Structure a song parts. Connect. Okay, this might be a little too over our heads. I'm going to keep this here for a second. I'm going to figure this thing out. Right. But why are they both there? Now, how do I swap these out? Right. That makes it disappear. Full screen. Okay. And then I come back. But this is supposed to be the primary spot. Oh, all right. I got to tell you, I mean, some of these what do they call them? You interact with them, these overlays. Some of these overlays don't make any sense. I mean, you don't have to reinvent the fucking wheel, man. Everybody's running on overlays that make sense because they've been used to it since the computer age came through, and now you're mucking with it. So I have to do this to just swap them in the opposite directions. And let's try that again. Okay. All right. I guess that's that then. And hit it once to end it completely. All right, fine. All right. All right, that makes sense. What if I hit it again? Will it go back to where it was? I guess it will. All right. Boy, oh boy. The news for the show is, I'm sorry. The news for the show is that we have to tighten up. We're going to get a schedule. We're going to knock that out. We have the schedule. Do we have the schedule? We have a good schedule. We have to put things on the schedule that we can practice, but we'll also kind of mess with the idea that we should learn to play songs. I thought it was sort of arrogant, didn't know anything, but there's a songwriting system where I give you a song and all the chords or stuff, notes you learn to play are in that song that you're playing. It's fun that way. You get to learn to play a song, and they'll also go, oh, for this song, we'll be learning this chord and that, versus just dumping all these chords in your head, which I don't mind doing. If I ever run across a chord, I want to have it in my head, just like I like to know a lot of big words so I can feel fancy at the parties. But I think we're gonna, and thanks to Rick, Trippy Hippie, he really helped us out with the good Lord, did I put it way back there that I missed it? With like picking songs. Picking songs today was fun. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 songs. And at the beginning of this thing, I was like, well, if we can write down 13 songs, we'll begin to think about it. I thought it was going to take me like a couple of weeks to come up with like 13 songs. Did we, you got some good shit going on here, right? We're not, what's what I'm looking for? We're not moving at it like some people would expect us to move at it, but we're moving at it nicely, right? They may have taken a well-worn path, maybe a paved sidewalk, right? And we're sort of wandering through the woods, we're hopping fences, we're meeting people who are teaching us stuff, and we're cutting across lawns, and maybe we'll be run out of here by like the dogs of music, right? I think I've been yapped at a couple of times in these chats. But that's fine. We're not going to stop. We're running at it. We're going to do it. We're meeting cool people. And if we stay on our mission, I still think we're on target for January to play songs, right? I thought I was going to start in January to try and play songs. But at this rate, January may come and we may know a song or two, right? And that puts us ahead of that giant monumental task. Hey, TD is live now. What is going on with people? This showed up in my young people went Oh, sorry. Young people want to be ethical consumers of porn. Elizabeth Brewer writes, but the question of how is complicated. Ethical consumers of porn. What? Look, make your own porn, people. If the whole thing is bad and they're drugging women, they're beating them up, and they're doing this stuff, that get them out of the industry. Make your own porn. It's that simple. That simple. Start your own company or make your own content. There's a ton of places for it. Uh, but at the end of the day, I don't think people who consume porn give a fuck about, a lot of this nonsense. Just like people who consume rap music don't really give a fuck about a lot of that nonsense. And people who consume movies, all this violence and murder and hard dramas of television, right? Law and Order, don't really care that. You know what I mean? I don't think they care about it. And that's not just them saying that they're mean. I'm just saying I don't think it's the nature of people to give a fuck about some stuff. Right? It took a while for us, like 200 years for us to 200 years. When was the first circuit? The first circuit was 1860, I want to say, shortly after the Civil War, right? Or shortly before. Ringling Brothers. I want to say shortly. People were going to the Paris Pavilion. So this might have been 20 years before or 20 years after the Civil War. I want to say after the Civil War. We're going to look up when circuses became big. Circuses. Right? Because back then it took all this time for us to. Ringling Brother went under. Took the elephants, knocked them clean out of the circuses. Ringling Brothers. And don't get me wrong, I saw it as a kid, and I was like, wow, Ringling. But I remember it was Ringling Brothers. When I remembered it was Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus, or something like that. And you read about them in books, and people just could not tell you enough about it. And then all of a sudden, nobody wants to go there. History in 1882. Oh yeah, so okay, about what 20 years after the Civil War, up until I want to say 2010, the 2000s definitely 25 to 2010. They put the kibosh on the circuses, and they're doing the same thing with the Seawells, right? People sort of have hit a limit where now they care, but people didn't really generally care before. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. 1919, 1906, Bailey died, which led to the return of Ringling Brothers history. But now, wait, hold it. You did a history of them, and it starts in 1882 and ends in 1919. That's your history. What happened to the recent history? That must be in the opening sentence. 1870, 1872, 1875, 1907, but the Great Show on Ringling Brothers closed May 21st, 2017, following weakening attendance and high operating costs. And no mention of the protests about the way they treat elephants. So from 1884 to 2017, that's 120 years, I want to say, 84, 94, 2004. Yeah, so 124 years. So, yeah, I don't think anybody cares. The way this whole thing is going to go down, if you're going to complain about it, they're going to raise money on it, they're going to get women afraid about it, then they're going to run somebody for office on it while demonizing people and raising moolah. Because that's the way that shit always works. It's always a cash grab and nothing gets fixed. And by the way, I want to remind you, this is sex. It's been around with us forever. You're not going to freaking, make people like what you want them to like, especially when shit is not illegal, right? And guys liking ladies and ladies liking guys and liking it however they like it is kind of their thing, as long as it's not illegal. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we have been streaming for an hour and 59 minutes and 55, 6, 7, 8, 2 hours. We've been streaming for 2 hours. That is our benchmark. We won't stream much. We won't be doing 5-hour streams anymore. And also, we'll only save super long 3-hour streams, I guess, for the weekends, because we get up at 7. We stream to like 10:30, and we like that. We're fresh and early in the morning, right? And we So those are fine. But at the end of the day, people need to go to work, feed the kids, do stuff like that. And I think it's a little arrogant. I'm beginning to think. Uh, but man, I'm gonna be here every day for 1,000 days. Please, 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 please like and subscribe. I'm Karma Armor on YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm Karma Armor on Twitch. KARMA Karma Armor on Twitch, and Karma Armor on YouTube. I'm True. Oh my God, I'm a mess. And True S Armor on YouTube. True TRU, just like here. S Armor ARMOR. And I will see you. Before I crash out, why don't we kick the pig? Huh? One more time. Let's kick it. What we're gonna do here is set up tomorrow's stream right now. So as soon as I get off, if you want to, you can kind of find me. So we'll click this. We'll put this here. Nope, that's not right. We'll put this here. That's not right. All right. Put that there. Tomorrow will be the 32nd day. Man, this first month, we were streaming for like, wow. We were streaming every day for like 3 hours. I mean, 2 hours should be the limit, but what are we going to call Tuesday? Tuesday well. Tuesday well. It's a play on the actress's name, Tuesday Wells, but instead it's my typing has gotten worse since I had this hand transplant. Tomorrow at 7 a.m., guys. Please like and subscribe. True S Armor on YouTube, and Karma Armor on Twitch, and we will see you. Let's clip this, make sure this is here before we hop back in. We will, there you go. We will see you tomorrow, 7 a.m., and then tomorrow night at 6 p.m., and then the day after that at 7 a.m., and then the day after that at 6. Oh, no. Then the day after that at 7 a.m., and then at 6 p.m., and then the day after that at 7 a.m., and then at 6 p.m. We got love for you. We're going to learn this thing. It may take a little bit. We're going to do so with panache and aplomb and a good sense of ourselves. And yeah, we're going to get there. It's going to be freaking awesome, but we're going to get there. Have a good night. The sun is setting. It is 8:05 here on the East Coast. Look how dark it's getting. I'm going to manage to get something to eat and call some homies. Make sure that they're all right. With time to spare. This is going to be awesome. Please like and subscribe. And remember, there are people out there who would like you, but, you know, you got to be a little more approachable, right? Don't be so afraid, I guess. Don't be so gun shy to make new interactions. Enrich yourself. They'll be happy to know you, right? I absolutely have to know you. Not everybody's an asshole. That's the truth. But there are some in the world, and you're likely not one of them, because the odds don't favor that. So I'm going with the odds here. People don't have friends. People aren't getting married. People aren't having kids. The kids they do have don't have brothers and sisters. So all this energy of knowing people and, you know, knowing different types of personalities, because I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. And so in my house, it was 2 brothers, 2 sisters, and 2 parents, right? So that's 7 of us running around, fighting, arguing, making up, you know, sharing great moments together. That's important. That is so super important. Some people don't have that. So I'm encouraging you to try and shore up that wall, because we're going to music, and that, I mean, you need to share this with people. And you'll make music that, you know, touches people, right? It's important. Serial killers don't make music. I don't even know why I said that. I want to thank you. I want to remind you that if you believe that God made you out of clay, or if the cosmos got together and made you out of dust and stardust and all that, I mean, those are two incredible origin stories. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste the premise. Go on, take it, run with it, do some great in the world, and I will see you here tomorrow, 7 a.m. And then tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Hopefully tomorrow night with our schedule. So we can practice with intention and it'll be fun. We're going to knock it out. We're going to learn this thing. It's going to be mad cool, as the kids say. And we'll be the baldest girl at the prom.